Sorry. Guard combinations. It's really important that when you play open guard, you have a repertoire of guards and don't be pigeonholed by just relying on one system because you're going to fail. You're always going to get a guy who can pass your spider guard or pass your butterfly, so you must combine guards. A very simple setup which we can do is, for example, I like playing butterfly. The problem with butterfly is that it's very simple to get out of it. He just grabs my knees. Remember Sandeep always says the knees are the first point of contact before he starts passing, so he gets up and it's just a very basic Toriano pass. Yeah, basically, and then I'm in trouble. So one thing we can do is, as soon as he grabs your knees, grab back, right? So he continues doing the same thing. I start playing my open guard system. So I like playing spider guard. So what we're going to do is a little drill to go from butterfly to spider. But you can't just telegraph, I'm going to do spider now, and grab him, and then you start waving around. It doesn't work like that. He's out of there already. You have to kind of almost let him commit. So he's there, he's committing to it now. Look, I fall on my back, which is against a lot of rules, but in order to get this sort of elevation of my legs. Now, remember that another rule is I want to get my feet in front of him, always have my feet in front of him, and ideally between his arms. So wherever Sandeep runs around, he's actually dragging me around. If you can get another hook in, fantastic, run around, and go the other way, I'm still following him. So he's doing all the work, right? Now I have time. Now that I'm comfortable in this position, I can now continue doing my proper spider guard, which is here. What I want you to do is do the double bicep spider guard, but be disciplined. As soon as you're neutral, like this, that's just, he's laughing. He knows he's out of there. So you always have to create an uneven tension. Like this. So he tries to neutralise me. Get back to the hooks again where we are following him, he's running around. He's trying to find a place where he can get me in this sort of completely middle section where I'm like this and I am weak like this. So you in your mind go, I must never be like this. The moment you feel your body go like this, immediately start. It's like doing a really violent shrimp. You are trying to create tension. Once again, this is the drill. You're starting your butterfly guard. He grabs the knees, he gets prepared. It's up to you if you want to release. I don't actually mind him gripping, but I like to release as well. Start placing my feet and hands on him. And your partner is running around, you can try and grab your knees again, doesn't matter. Try an inside hook, okay? Again, an outside hook. Don't always get your feet in front and between. Now we're doing spider guard, etc. So lots of things going on there, but deliberate placing of where you're putting your feet on hands will go a long way towards your ability to control open guard and making it hell for him to pass. Yes? Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. This is where you can really be quite creative. Don't forget, guard is merely a tool. Your ultimate aim is to get a dominant position. A lot of people specialise in or going through the ranks, certainly I'm guilty of that. I spent so much time developing my guard. I thought that was the aim of Jiu-Jitsu, is to play awesome guard. And then when I started competing, it dawned on me that, yeah, okay, what if they pass your guard? Yeah, you're kind of screwed. But I displayed awesome guard. Sure, I should get rewarded for that. I took the art side of martial art literally seriously. I was showing an art form. But ultimately, you want to win a match, and you can really only do that by submitting or getting into a dominant position. So today is all about finding the guard position that you know will finally either submit or sweep him. To be honest, when you play guard, you're more likely to get a sweep than a submission. I don't know if that's more fair, or that's a more legitimate aim, to go for a sweep and then get the dominant position from which you hopefully will get the submission, rather than I'm just going to do my awesome cross collar Jago armbar from this guard position. At a high level, I don't know. I mean, that's my theory. Let's look at the spider guard thing again. I need a spider guard on here. Yes, just from here. So a fairly common reaction to the fairly common offensive move is for me to still grab the knees and start punching down. And guess where we are? We're back to this hands on the knees style passing scenario, and then you're in danger of all sorts of styles of passing. Okay. So what we want you to do is get into the spider guard, and the top person. There's several ways to get it, but usually as you're manipulating around, there's an opportunity to grab, and then I step back and punch this down to the ground, and now I'm ready to run in a position to run round. So unless Sandy can find a way to break these grips, then he's going to be in danger of me passing, because I now start to have numerical control of him, etc. So one response to that is forget laying on your back, you sit up, and you get shin across, and then we're in the world of shin to shin guards. So that's where we're going to take it from next. So same as Thursday, right? This time we're starting with spider guard. I'm playing my spider guard, but it's not quite great. It brings me down, and immediately I want to aim for the leg there. Okay, one of the legs. I'm very one-sided. No, it doesn't matter. It's fine. I need to get from here to there. So he could either let him do this, because from here, even if he passes my guard to run round, I'm very mobile as well, practically on my bum. So he doesn't necessarily, for him to pass, it's better that I'm flattened. So either he finds a way to flatten me, like pushing me or like lifting up and that sort of thing, which brings his legs to me, or I have to do the job for him. So I'm going to do this scenario. We're going to do the job for him, right? I need to come right close there and just. You just think, oh, I want a leg. I'm going to go there. You use your hand as well, because by the time he's kind of sussed what's going on, you're going to try and go from bum to seated shin guard in one move. There. I don't care what he's doing with his grips. I'm just going to see. We're here, and I'm wrapping around, and we're doing this sleeve grip here. Yep. So we're here. Again, I don't care if he's grabbed onto me, because once you have two hands on the grip there, it's quite easy to relinquish. Now he's in trouble. He can't get this out. Well, it's going to struggle to get out. We're going to do the same thing again we did on Thursday. Very simple. Leg elevation, double ankle sweep. Your foot is underneath him. I'm falling on my shoulder, which I'm no force. It just comes up naturally. See? Ankle grab. Roll onto your belly. Back step. Hand to the side. So we'll start from spider guard. He finds a way to double knee grab. You've lost the spider guard now, so you now have to think sitting guard style. Here. It will be sloppy, it won't be perfect like on Thursday where we're really tight in. But my aim is to connect hand to sleeve. Alright? So one move, shin to shin, hand to sleeve, good. Here we go. Now I'm in control. I have advantage in terms of the number of grips I have on him. Don't force it, just let him fall. Because I don't want you to hurt your knees, guys, because just doing this with a weight at the end is a lot of tension on your knees. Here. Weight on, back step. And take back, or assume side control. Anybody want to see that again? Because you may not have been on Thursday, because we went through a lot of these drills again. Yep, same again.
Just some grips at the end really seem more for me.
Here, this bit you know, yeah?
Yeah.
I can probably do it without the grip, depending on how tight, but if you want to get rid of this grip, it's quite a simple matter. Two hands, extend, it's gone. And I want my shoulder here. And see how his leg elevates? You don't want your leg elevated, do you? You're balanced. And I'm not forcing it, it's just the nature of the leverage involved. So I've still got the grip here, ankle grab, and I'm going to roll into my belly. Here. I keep hold of everything. Back step, just push. And you do it slowly as that, yeah? Okay guys, 3, 2, 1, let's go. We'll keep it simple, guys. We'll keep it simple, because shin to shin and spider, when you start hybridizing and mixing, it can get very complicated, and I'm conscious of the fact that that's the stuff I like doing, but it might not be stuff that you like doing. Let's keep it simple. I'm an advocate for seated guards as an addition to your game, because when you play a lot of guard, as I've done, you get very comfortable in this position. With the close guard, even butterfly guard, I'm quite happy being flat in here, and I try and work my levers from here. And then Nick's always shouting at me saying, Seymour, try sitting up guard. Okay. No, that's not it. You've got to remember your basics where you're sitting and you're trying to aggressively push your chest, and you won't be flattered again. This is for the person passing. Trust me, you don't want someone sitting on you like this here, because I'm in a fairly strong position and I have the ability. He wants to be flattened, I do. Okay, that's just a small ramble there. Let's do another technique, very similar setup. This time I'm in spider guard, right? So he stands up. I volunteer this time to start attacking for the shin shin. Yeah. So a way to do this, I'm playing, I'm forgetting about the arms for a second, maybe he's posturing up quite a bit. I put this here, and I sit up. That's one way to do it. Alright? So let's do the same thing. This time I'm going to push his knee out so he's widen his base. This gives me the grip here. Look at the lapel, it's nice and available for him. Right. What I'm not going to do now, I'm going to grip the lapel. He knows he's going to be pushed that way, so often as a result of that, he'll have his base stepping there, ready to, you see what I mean? So when I push, he just steps. Doesn't matter what he does, doesn't matter what he does, it's this hand, because as we saw on Thursday, even if I were to successfully pull down and he uses his hand to base on here, I can still get him. If I was on that side, I would still get him because he hasn't got an arm to base there. Okay. A slightly different, slight twist on this, so I'm going to put my foot here. This time, I don't have as much spin and turn. I'm just pulling. You don't have to push, it's just a block. Like you would in judo, foot sweep, you just put that foot there. Be very careful with this one, okay guys? Because if you pull too hard, his shoulder will crash to the ground and you'll break a collarbone. So we're just doing this very slowly. There, like this. That's the slowest one we do it. In competition, break the shoulder. Slightly different emphasis with technique. I am volunteering to get to shin. I'm not letting him grab the knees and do all that stuff. I'm not reacting, I'm being proactive here. So, blah, blah, blah. Maybe he pushes up, which presents the shin hand. Foot on the hip, push it back a little, give him a little space, sit up, grab the sleeve, collar, block. And I'm trying to get my shoulder here, but there's a limit how far I can get here because my leg is right there. I mean, I can't even do it. But know that your aim is merely to mechanically force his shoulder to the ground, and he's got nothing to stop him, and plus he can't shift his foot forward to stop him. So again, very slowly, because this is quite dangerous. When Nick did this on his first wife, he broke her shoulder, and I'm sure they forgive each other, but anyway. Even if he puts his hand in, it doesn't matter. He's going to fall. Just like that, slow as that. Okay guys? Very simple, much simpler than the previous one. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Guys, time. We're going to carry on with the same technique. I want to ask you, people standing up, having their arm, did you think there might be a way that you could escape from this position, maybe, without, because you know you're in danger of having your shoulder hit the ground. Who can think of a fairly, I say straightforward, but if you do it.
Grip
Yep.
break.
Could do a grip break, yep, so you do it to me, you want to do it to me.
But here, at this point.
Yeah. Okay, that's actually a good point. Let's talk about the grip. So you guys come around so you can see the gripping difference in there.
Before I get that.
Yeah, I mean, regardless, when my arm is strong, it's when my elbow is close to my body, right? And a very simple grip break is to do this, right? So what Sandy needs to do is make my arm weak, so he pulls it very tight, under tension. Look, my arm has gone past my leg, my hand, my knuckles have gone past my leg, and he's pulling very tightly. I can't even get posture. So that's the first rule of guard play, is I've lost my posture, so he's succeeding in that. When I've lost my posture, I'm very weak. And also, look, I can't do the knuckle, my hands are hidden. So look again, here, he grips, his knuckles are available, which allows me to do that. But when he pulls, his knuckles are hidden. So that's the first thing. So another thing you might want to be aware of, so hold this position again. Put the foot on the thing as if you were going to do. So he's already lost my position. A very simple counter that a lot of people do is to just backstep all the way. And that's the danger for the shin to shin guard. But now he's lost shin to shin, all he has is a grip. So he has to find another way, and a very simple way is just to start engaging here and start playing either taking back or other positions. So you have to be aware the shin to shin has a weakness, maybe we'll explore in another lesson, is that once I change the angle, even with the grip and not no posture, he's in position. A very simple, effective way to deal with that is he just keeps following on. He has the grip, so imagine he has the grip. I'm trying to backstep and follow the seat. And if he has some sort of contact with either my ankle or my thigh or anything, And he's always trying to get that. See, he's making it awkward for him. It's a lot like that game we were playing earlier, you know, from Spider Guide, we're following him with the hooks. So what we're going to do is we're going to add that to your drill. So you can do this whole thing again. This one Spider Guide, we volunteer to get shin shin. Volunteer to get shin shin. He gets that grip. So he's broken my posture. Remember what I said about the grip? So I'm going to go on the back step now. I'm going back, try back. He's following me, see? So now the back step is not as effective. What a lot of people do is you try to go in and just take, yeah, it's now the elevation, there we go. A lot of people will make the mistake of, I'm going to crush you and put my weight on you, but that's what you want. Like the overhead version. I'm going to try that again, so same technique, but okay, you're a bit more active. Alright, 3, 2, 1, let's go.